Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good middle of the night, wherever you are. Hi, my name is Leslie Ann Franklin, and I'm from Inspirational Tarot. Thank you so much for coming today to me. Today we have Cancer, you beautiful Cancerians, you soft-hearted Cancerians with the hard shell around you. I'm here to help you, and this is a reading for March the 8th to March the 22nd. Before I start, please subscribe to my channel. It would be amazing. If you do subscribe, you'll be in the draw to have a 1-hour tarot reading with me. I will announce the winner on March the 22nd, so please come back for that. And if you do subscribe to my website, which is inspirational-tarot.com, you will receive a 50% discount as well. If you don't win, or if you do win, as well, to any 30-minute or 60-minute reading with me, okay? So right now, I am going to check out your forecast. Let's see what's happening for you, dear Cancerians. I love Cancerians. I have a daughter who's a Cancer, and beautiful. Okay. All right, I'm doing your cards. Just hang on. All right, so seems like you are overthinking things like way too much, dear Cancerians. You know, it seems like you could even be suffering from insomnia, like waking up in the middle of the night and thinking, oh my God, how am I going to handle everything? Could be other work, stressed. Just so many things are running through your mind, so many, different aspects to life that you have to handle, and it's like, I don't know how to make this work. I feel very small, Seems like kind of like you're a little baby, these little baby crabs. They can run really fast, but, they're still very, very small, and I just feel like you're feeling small at the moment, which is total BS. It's an illusion. You are not small. You are meant to be great, okay? You are meant to come out of that shell and, come with your claws and show the world what you have, But, it's important for you not to overthink things. Some of you might be, suffering from anxiety. It could be depression. But all depression is a lack of energy, okay? It's kind of like it's kind of like putting everything in the trash, and you put the lid on it and you think that's it, without kind of opening it, okay, and allowing the trash man to come and get it. Sorry, life is not trash, but the thing is, I just feel like you're thinking way too much, and it's important to understand like what it is that you are required to stress about. Like, prioritize things. If you put all the things you stressed about on a piece of paper, probably 90% of them are not really like super important, but it's important first that you take care of you, okay? And your mental health is number one, okay? So I just feel like right now it's just like I've got too much going on. I don't know how to handle it. So just stop. Take a big deep breath. Just be. So when you stop worrying, stop judging, stop thinking, stop fretting, stop, stressing about things, and just be here and now. Can you practice that? Just stop. Could be you're washing the dishes, just stop. Take a big deep breath and feel yourself in the here and now. Like, nothing has to be altogether perfect. And life is never going to be perfect. That's one thing you've got to realize from the beginning. We're here to enter into a myriad of problems and a myriad of joys as well, and that's the beauty of life, It's going up the mountain, down into the valleys, and up and down, and that is what life is. It's constantly changing, okay? So the thing is, if you're holding on to one thought, you're not letting it pass through. Just breathe and let it pass through. So meditation would be really good for you at the moment, Just seems like you're letting everything worry you. Take care of self first, because you can't take care of everything else if you're not taking care of yourself. So this is you at the moment, stressing. And all these swords, The swords in tarot represent mental energy. So all these swords are actually flying past your head. They're not flying at you, but you kind of feel like they're flying at you, but they're not. They just kind of let them go. Like it's like clouds in the sky. Just they come, they go. They come, they go. The weather changes. It comes, it goes. You know, and when you are kind of in a mastery, you have mastery of yourself, which is kind of like a Zen master. You know, he will just sit in the moment as it is right now. And all this other stuff could happen. He could be in a hurricane or a typhoon or something like that. And he's just like, okay, that's just life. It's going to change, you know. It's funny because you watch the news and you watch these hurricanes and all that and you think it's the end, oh my God, you know. But, you know, a few weeks later they're reconstructing and life goes on. It's the same with death as well. People just move on. So these thoughts, don't hold on to them because they're just going to pass. But if you hold on to them, then you stack them. And you're stacking one on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other, all these stresses. And then all of a sudden, guess what? You have anxiety, you have depression, you can't sleep at night. You know, stop stacking. Just, it's okay. You know, life goes on and it is going to go on, okay? So also I feel like there is a love point of interest here that could be contributing to your stress. Okay, I've got the King of Cups, somebody that you care about, somebody that you love, but it's like it could be really stressing you out. It could be a boyfriend, husband, son, a friend, you know, associate, but there's somebody business associate, but there's somebody that's stressing you out, and you're allowing this person to stress you out. It's you, okay? People are going to be how they are, and you can't change people, places, or things, but you can change your relationship to it, okay? So in this stressy kind of, oh my God, time, there's an amazing opportunity because I have the Ace of Coins as your foundation card. And it's like you're a lucky person. You can get through this. You know, cancers are so sensitive, but you're lucky if you're sensitive. Sometimes we think, you know, people that are, you know, real tough and they move through life and they're the winners. But no, the winners are the people that feel, you know. And thank your heart that you feel so much. But don't be so hard on yourself. So when you're in your head, I want you to just breathe and imagine that there's a golden light coming into your heart. And just stay a little bit, just even if you put your hand on your chest and you're just touching your heart, and it's going to be okay, my dear, okay? Your relationship is going to improve. That's what I see. So if you're going through issues with problems with relationships, whatever, or if you're single, it could even mean that you're meeting somebody, because I have the Two of Cups coming up. But in the past, you've been feeling very stressed about stuff and you feel stuck, and I don't know what you're feeling stuck about. It's like, but it's all in your head, because this is another, you know, the stuck energy. Guess what's there? The swords. Guess what the swords represent? Mental energy. So all these swords are about your mind. And, you know, so it's important for you to just know, just let it go. It's going to pass. Just breathe, you know. Look at the beautiful things around you. You do have beautiful things around you. And you've got the Two of Cups, which is, you know, if you are having issues in your relationship, I see it being resolved in another, it could be 2 days or it could be 2 weeks. That's around the 22nd. Okay. Also, I see you moving ahead. It's like your energy will come back to you once you're out of your head. Guess what? All your energy comes back because you're not wasting it by leaking it out through your mind. Okay, so all of a sudden you're feeling good about things, your relationship is back, or you've met somebody, and now it feels like you can just move ahead with ideas, things that you want to do, things that you want to finish, projects that you want to finish, you know, creative projects, whatever that could be, okay? But at this present moment, you're just feeling frustrated. It's like you try and it's like you're beating yourself up against the wall, and you're trying. Stop trying. Stop trying. Why don't you try stopping? Stopping and being. We are human beings, not human doings. And if something isn't working and you're trying, sometimes I would say try, because perseverance is an amazing thing, and then you get to the results. But if it's getting to the point where you're destroying yourself in the process, what is the friggin' point? Okay, you don't want to destroy yourself in the process. So if you go into a project and you need to persevere, it's important that you have that mindset and that, like, I'm going to do it no matter what happens, and I'm not going to destroy myself along the way. But if you're in a relationship or work situation or friendship situation and it's starting to just eat you alive, you have to stop, pull back, and recalibrate. Okay? So anyway, sometimes it feels like you want to go too fast, and your partner or your point of interest just wants to take things step by step, and that's okay. And sometimes that's even healthier. So just allow that person, and just know that that person wants you in his life. That's what I'm saying here. Seems like it's a good relationship, or it will be a good relationship, but don't move too fast. Not too fast, okay? When you're centered, then you can pick up speed, but you can't. It's kind of like speeding when you're kind of all over, when you're, if you're speeding and you on a highway, you can go straight at a really amazing speed because you're pointing straight. But if your car's going here and there 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 and you're speeding, it's like, guess what you're going to do? You're going to crash. Okay, it's the same with human beings. We're going to crash if we do not take control and center ourselves first. Woo! So this is all about centering yourself and not moving so fast and just slowing down in your mind and in your head. It's very important for you, and stop putting the weight of the world. I know you've got this big shell on your back, and maybe that's, symbolic. Sometimes it's just like kind of like maybe the shell is getting really heavy, but you don't realize that maybe you've dug too deep under the sand, and it's the weight of the sand that's doing that. So it's like, come up to the surface, breathe, lighten yourself up, get in the fresh air. I think getting into nature is very important for you at this moment too. I don't even need to do any more cards on the relationship that you're in, because I do feel like this person does love you. I'm just going to pull, I think this person, actually I did pull a couple of cards. This person gets very upset when you're upset, because he's like, what do? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to please her. I don't know what to do. And then he gets confused because he's kind of then doubting himself. But this person does care about you. This person loves you. Loves you. So just stick with it and get out of your head and into your heart. Start to be grateful for all the blessings that you do have in your life. And, use that practice just to stop sometimes. Just stop. Life isn't as bad as what you think. You can, it's kind of like whatever you focus on flows, whatever you... wherever your focus goes, it flows. So it's kind of like wherever your headspace is at and what you're focusing on, so it's going to expand, and move. Yeah, so if you're focusing on the negative, I don't have this, or he's not doing that, or I'm worried about this, or am I going to be able to handle it? You're focusing on all this negative stuff, where you've got to kind of keep the vision of where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you're going to get there, okay? So, my dear Cancerians, thank you so much. And it's been an honor to read for you. Please subscribe to my channel. This is the first time I'm doing all sign readings. Please leave a comment if you like it, any constructive criticism, whatever, I'm open. And you can always find me on my website as well for one-on-one readings. It's inspirational-tarot.com. I am Leslie Ann Franklin. Good night. God bless you. Bye-bye.